Here's your first problem for substitution. Remember to become experts on this because you are going to teach it to the other group members. Here's the first problem. Y equals 6x plus 11 and 2y minus 4x equals 14. We need to get an equals, or we have to get a y value and an x value. In order to do that, I'm going to use substitution because I recognize that I have a variable by itself. So that y equals this whole entire thing. So think about in a basketball game when you go and sub in for someone. That person comes out and you go in. So now I'm going to go to my second equation and find the variable that was by itself up there, which was the y. So instead of a y anymore, that 6x plus 11 is going in. So I'm going to rewrite that here. I'm going to copy everything down, so 2, but instead of the y I'm putting parentheses and what y equals, which is 6x plus 11. Finish copying the rest of that problem down. Minus 4x equals 14. Now I need to just solve. So I recognize that that's distributive property. So I'm doing 2 times 6x, which is 12x. I'm doing 2 times 11, which is 22. I drop down the minus 4x and the equals 14 because I haven't done anything with it yet. I recognize that I have two x values, so I need to combine my like terms. So 12x minus 4x is going to equal 8x. I still have plus 22 equals 14. Now I need to get x by itself, so I'm going to subtract 22 from both sides. That being said, my 22's cancel and I'm left with 8x equals 14 minus 22, which is negative 8. I now need to divide both sides by 8. On the left side, my 8's cancel, so I'm left with x equals negative 1. Now I only have my x value. I need to now find my y value. Okay, from the previous slide, I found out that x equals negative 1, so now I need to find my y value. You can use either of the equations to plug in your x. I like to use this one because my variable is already by itself. So I'm going to write y equals 6, but instead of x, I now know that equals negative 1 plus 11. Now I just do the math. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6 plus 11. When I solve that, I get y equals 5. So my answer is x equals negative 5, x equals negative 1, and y equals 5. Now I'm completely done using substitution.